In the distant reaches of the galaxy, on a planet cloaked in emerald clouds and shimmering rivers of liquid gold, ruled the alien Queen Zhara. Her people, the Naltharins, revered her not only for her wisdom but also for the magical sword, Sithra. Forged from a fragment of a dying star, the sword held immense power and was a symbol of her dominion. One day, the unimaginable happened. The sword vanished. The Naltharins plunged into chaos. Crops withered, skies darkened, and their technology faltered. Zhara's luminous cyan eyes dimmed with anger as she summoned her advisors. The culprit, she discovered, was an Earthling named Erik Harlow, a daring explorer whose ship had crash-landed on her planet. He had stolen Sithra in a desperate bid to barter his way back home. Erik, however, was unaware of the sword's significance. He had stumbled upon it while scavenging in the Naltharin ruins and saw it as an artifact of immeasurable value. As he fled, the blade whispered to him, showing glimpses of the Queen's wrath. Guilt gnawed at him, but survival mattered more. Months passed, and Erik managed to repair his ship using the sword's power. Back on Earth, he sold tales of his exploits to the highest bidder, becoming a celebrity in his own right. Yet, dreams of Zhara's blazing fury and the cries of her people haunted him. The sword's whispers grew louder, demanding to be returned. Driven to the brink of madness, Erik realized he had no choice. He boarded his ship and plotted a course back to Nalthar. Upon landing, he was greeted by desolation. What once was a thriving utopia now lay in ruins. The air crackled with tension, and Erik knew the Queen was waiting. Zhara sat on her throne of obsidian and crystal, her once vibrant appearance now ghostly pale. When Erik entered her grand chamber, Sithra in hand, her rage erupted. The sword leapt from Erik's grasp and floated back to her, its glow revitalizing the Queen instantly. "Human," she hissed, her voice reverberating with cosmic power. "You dared to steal from the Naltharins, plunging my world into darkness. Do you think a mere return of what's mine will atone for your crime?" Erik fell to his knees, sweat beading on his brow. "I was wrong, Your Majesty. I didn't understand the sword's importance." Silence. Zhara's eyes blazed. She raised the sword, and the chamber filled with a whirlwind of energy. Erik was lifted into the air, his body encased in shimmering tendrils of light. Memories of his life flashed before him, interwoven with images of the suffering he had caused on Nalthar. But then, the Queen paused. Among the chaos, she saw Erik's guilt, his dreams of her fury, and his eventual journey back. While his actions were selfish, the courage to return, knowing it might cost him his life, spoke of something deeper. She lowered the sword, and Erik fell to the ground. "You've wronged my people," she said, her voice softer but still firm. "Yet, I sense regret. Perhaps there is a way to restore balance." Zhara ordered Erik to embark on a redemption quest. He was to venture into the Abyss of Kaltra, a void that siphoned life from all who entered. Deep within lay the heart of Sithra, a fragment of the same star that forged the sword. If Erik retrieved it, the Queen could heal her planet fully. "Few survive the abyss," Zhara warned. "If you succeed, your debt is paid. If you fail, your penance will be eternal." Erik accepted without hesitation. Armed with Sithra and a small beacon to guide him back, he set out for the abyss. The journey was treacherous, filled with jagged cliffs, acidic storms, and shadows that whispered his fears. Each step tested his resolve. Within the abyss, time and space warped. Erik's mind swirled with visions of Zhara's people, their pain mirrored by his guilt. But the sword guided him, illuminating a path through the chaos. At the void's center, he found the heart of Sithra, a pulsating shard radiating warmth and light. As he reached for it, the shadows solidified into monstrous forms. They lashed at him, tearing at his suit and skin. Erik fought valiantly, using the sword's power to repel them. Finally, with a desperate leap, He grasped the heart and activated the beacon. Erik emerged from the abyss battered but alive. He returned to Zhara's chamber and presented the heart. The queen took it and fused it with the sword, creating a surge of energy that swept across the planet. The skies brightened, the rivers flowed once more, and the Nalthrins rejoiced as life returned to Naltha. Zhara turned to Erik. "You have done what I thought impossible. Your actions have restored balance and earned my respect." Erik bowed. "I am deeply sorry for the harm I caused." The queen regarded him thoughtfully. "You've proven that even the most misguided can find redemption. Go now, Erik Harlow. Return to your world and share this tale, not as a hero, but as a lesson." Erik returned to Earth a changed man. He declined further fame, choosing instead to dedicate his life to preserving alien cultures and artifacts. The story of Queen Zhara and the magical sword became a legend among humanity, a reminder of the cost of hubris and the power of redemption. As for Zhara, she ruled her people with renewed vigor, her sword a symbol not only of power but of hope. And though she harbored no love for humans, she remembered Erik with a mix of anger and respect, an anomaly in her long reign. In the end, the bond forged between their worlds, however tenuous, proved that even in the vastness of the cosmos, understanding was possible. But deep within the heart of Sithra, a faint glimmer pulsed, a reminder that some stories never truly end.